No futuristic, aka Nofu. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well today. How are you doing, Jesse?
Dude, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I am just getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm here in the US right now, so definitely pumped for some turkey and all that stuff this week. So a little bit more of a relaxed mindset, but at the same time, there's just a lot going on with the migration from Aavegotchi's going from Polygon to Geist. So this is ongoing. We're all on the ride together, and you might have to, bust out a hardware wallet at some point during Thanksgiving dinner and get your gotchi points, or maybe a bridge will open up. There's like something new launching on the chain every day.
Yeah, I'm ready for
So
it. I'm ready. I've burned some of my Alchemica already, but I got a whole bunch more to do.
that's right. And I've got uh, well, we're going to get into that. So Alchemica, FUD, FOMO, Alpha, Keck, they're all being burned now. It's live. It feels good to burn it. I don't know about you, but my experience was like, holy cow, Geist is instant. Like when I hit that swapper, I'm so used to like even 2-3 seconds of transactions processing and settling, and then Geist is just like, yep, thanks, we burned it. Here's your gotcha points instantly. So it's what we really built for in terms of UX. I want to see that applied to more dApps and more games here soon, and then it'll really feel like we've arrived. So today, for everyone listening, and we'll go through a bit of like where we are with the Geist launch. If you want to be a part of it, if you're already on a membership, or if you're having connected a wallet or not, bridged anything, we'll go through all that. And let's see, there's probably like the Gotchi Points campaign, a recap of where we're at, where we're going. And then stick around, guys. We're going to have a special guest today, right? No Future. I think you booked an old friend, somebody I actually work with every day. Who you got coming on today?
We have the amazingly talented Stellar Hobbs, fake Gotchi artist, Gotchi UX UI designer, like in the sense of like the imagery for SFA and the website itself. So awesome Gotchi, also Licky Escape artist. So I love that record. Oh man, I wish I had the record.
Oh gosh, No Future. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna hook you up. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Uh, gonna shoot that down to Nashville. You got to have one. I happen to have an extra one, and I was like, I don't know where and when it, but you guys all saw it live. We're sending it to No Future because I know you'll play it loud.
Woohoo!
So yeah, we got all sorts of good stuff coming from the kind of the chief. I mean, Zbot is the chief visionary designer. That's literally his role at Pixelcraft, the creator of Aavegotchi. But Thomas does so much, and we'll get into his work on Gotchiverse and with Pixelcraft and Aavegotchi, all that for a nice segment here in the second half of the show. So stick around for that, and we're going to do more of that. I think it's really important that the Aavegotchi community gets to know some of the people that are building the Gotchiverse and the game that we've been working so hard on, this metaverse we're building. So I think, as we get closer to the release for that game, and even throughout, you're going to meet this team, and I really hope that it's like the rest of Gotchi Gang, where we're all kind of a family. So we'll start with Stellar, very familiar face for some of the OGs in the Gotchi Gang. You know his fake Gotchi art. He's been shipping for years now. But you'll also get to meet some more devs and some of the people that are quieter in the Discord, but they're working really hard on Gotchiverse too. And we meet them not just to meet them, but to learn about the work they do and how it works building this game. So that'll I think be useful for the DAO. So that's coming up. And then there's some also just like as usual. Let's kick off. No, if you like catch me up on what's going on in the Gotchiverse this week. What have I missed if I haven't been tuning in on the daily?
Yeah, one of the big things so far on Geist, over 3.5 million transactions have occurred, with over 13,000 wallets active on the L3, which is amazing. Amazing growth we've seen with the burning of Alchemica for Gotchi points. A lot of activity slowly starting to happen. We also saw that Geist was featured on many news outlets this week with the launch of, Geist itself, but also the Gotchi points campaign. So if you're out there and you're looking at crypto news, you've probably seen something highlighting what's been happening over on Geist. So amazing stuff. We've also, just to remind people, if you held an Aavegotchi prior to the snapshot, you get a free 1-year membership plus 1 invite for every Aavegotchi that you held in that wallet. So make sure to sign up. Make sure to use those invite codes. Start getting people over to Geist. The experiences are starting to roll out. Also, friends, if you are burning your Alchemica for Gotchi points, you need to have a membership for it to count. Because if not, then you don't get the rewards.
Now let's be clear about that. So people tuning in may not know. If you've been under a rock, the way Geist works is you need an invitation to get in. Then you get the invite code, and then if you want to reap all the on-chain rewards, the airdrops, everything that's coming over the next year and years ahead, then membership is key. So that's what you're talking about there. Is you can burn and you can accumulate points to your profile, but if you want to convert those, you'll need to be a member. So I just want to make sure nobody's worried, like, oh my gosh, I already burned some Alchemica, I'm not a member, did I just like burn it for no reason? It's like, no, we're tracking, your points are accumulating, but when the moment of truth comes and you want to cash it in, metaphorically speaking, you're going to need to have a membership. So yeah, all Aavegotchi holders that were petting their Gotchi within a very reasonable amount of time, I forget what it was, but it was in months. Anybody taking care of an Aavegotchi was airdropped a 1-year membership paid for. So that's just handled, and an additional invite to give out. So if you're looking for an invite, you want to get in the Aavegotchi Discord. They're giving out invites every day. People are really generous right now. A lot of Aavegotchi holders are going to be the people that have the most invites. So we're kind of starting with the Aavegotchi core community and growing out organically from there in a very grassroots type of way. So yeah, that's a key part of the Geist rollout. And that said, I think you rattled off a really cool statistic at the front. What did you say? More than 10,000 wallets have been created so far.
13,000 wallets.
13. There we go. That's a good start. So yeah, we're looking at, okay, we got the Geist Explorer up, 3.5 plus million transactions. Most of those were that initial open edition commemorative NFT that I think there's like over 2 million of those things floating around, probably 3 million. And then more recently, Camelot decks, major, the Arbitrum decks for all the Orbit chains that went live last week. And along with it, yeah, there's Camelot right there. And along with it, there's a new collectible commemorative NFT that's kind of based on the motif that we've established. There it is, but it's the Camelot edition. So this one is not an open edition. You have to be a member. You know, we want to give something for everybody at the beginning, but there is a membership here. And if you want to enjoy this one, you're going to want to be a member. So there's less, obviously, far fewer mints of this one compared to the one that had 2 million plus, but it's open. Now we got Midnight coming on here. Oh, she was there and then she disappeared. I thought she had something to say, maybe correct me on something. But no, as far as I know, this is the members one. And if you want to mint it, you got to get that invite code. So highly recommend getting in the Discord with Aavegotchi fam. And I was just